What's going on, my dudes? Welcome to the channel. Today, my dudes, I'm going to be teaching you how to build one of the simple yet protected bases in Rust really early game, so that way you can get set up and not get raided by a bunch of nakeds. So let's go ahead and get started on this build. Now, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to smash sub because some more Rust content will be coming in the future. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to smash like. Let's get started, dudes. Alright, so we're going to do a quick overview of the base before I show you how to build it. That way you guys understand how this base works. So to start, the front door is an airlock style with a triangle frame. So as you can see, we go in one way and then we open this door. This makes it so nobody can come in with you and it is only accessible by you. So if you die right here, your enemy can't get in. Sure, they could flamethrower or blow your doors up, so a beginner player couldn't just go in here and steal all your loot. Also inside here, we have a double wood door system. That way you can store chests and then you can store your TC in here, which I'll be showing you how to set up just in a minute. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on building this. Now, in my inventory are some essential items you want to have on you before you start construction of your base. Now, if you're playing on a high population server, this might be a pain to build, and that's why you want to be quick as possible. So I recommend having a build hammer ready, a building plan ready, a tool cupboard ready, 2 key lock doors ready, and 2 wooden doors. So I recommend you have all those items ready before starting this build, and also around 3,000 to 4,000 wood, as this is going to require quite a bit as you get started. All right, so first things first, let's pull out our build plan, and we're going to build a 2x2 out of twigs, just like this. Next thing, we're going to right click on our build plan, and we're going to open up the wall section here, and it is down in the bottom right here. So we're going to open up walls, and we're going to put all these walls all the way around like this. And then we're going to stop on this side. We're going to place one wall here, and we're going to switch it over to the doorway. So go ahead and switch doorway, and there we go. We have established our place, but we need to go ahead and throw the roof on. So let's put a floor like this. And we officially are established. Now, you need to upgrade this quickly to wood before you actually get going here, because if somebody comes with a bow, I think it's about 3 shots and they can knock down your twiggy little base. So the first thing I recommend doing is actually whipping a door on, and whip the door on this way. So that way it opens facing outwards instead of inwards like this. So make sure it's facing outwards and then put a lock on it. As you can see, I'm on this server that actually puts locks already on your door. But you want to put your key lock down just by clicking the left click on the mouse and then just placing it right there on the door. That way nobody can get in. But that doesn't protect you just yet. So the next thing we want to do is hold down right click, and we want to upgrade to wood. And we want to go around and do this as fast as possible, especially early game, because if not, your base is going to get knocked down. Now, one thing I'd like to mention before you get going here, there's a soft side and a hard side to wood. So if we can see here, we can rotate this. This is the hard side. So the hard side goes to the outside, and I'm sure you can tell a big difference of the hard side versus the soft side. The soft side, this is the soft side, and it's flat. This is the hard side, and it's like wood logs, like a cabin. You want that on the outside, or else your base will get torn apart very quickly. People can spear raid it and stuff like that, and you just don't want that trouble. So make sure you are placing the soft side on the inside and the hard side on the outside. And also, don't forget to do your roof and your floors, because if they shoot the frame, it will remove the whole wall. All right, so as you guys can see, we are set up in this base and we are well protected. The next thing we want to do is place down our TC. This is our tool cupboard. This is going to stop your base from decaying. And if you can, throw some wood in here. Next up, we're going to grab our build plan, and we're going to go ahead and make our double door system here, which is an airlock. We're going to grab our triangle foundation, place it down like that, and then we're going to go ahead and grab our wall. And we're going to place the wall on the left side. Now, I do this for a reason, so you can always expand this base in the future. It makes it expandable, because if we want to go ahead and put more floors over here and make an upstairs, it's possible. And if you make it that way, you kind of have to extend that way, right? So it's better to put your door always on the right side. But of course, you can make this however you'd like. Next, put your door on. Now, this is the thing with the door. You want the door to go inwards towards you and not outwards. So you want to look towards the right, place down the door like that, and then put your key lock on it just by left clicking with the key in your hand, or your code lock, whatever you feel like putting. And then, of course, let's go ahead and upgrade this to wood. That way nobody breaks it down as you're building it. And the last thing, make sure you throw your roof on. Go ahead and grab a floor triangle. and you're good to go. And then next, we're going to go ahead and grab build hammer and upgrade. Now next, we're going to want to build ourselves a wooden double door, or you can go with sheet metal if you're already at some metal frags. That will come in handy. And of course, we could expand a garage door in the future. But just to get started, we want to grab the half wall. We want to put a half wall down like this. Then we want to grab floor triangle, put one floor triangle here, one floor triangle there. And then we're going to go ahead and grab the half wall. Now, sometimes things in Rust are a little bit tricky to place down, as we've seen there. So it says line of sight block, line of sight blocked. So we might have to jump up here and place it down like that. Sometimes in Rust, it's a little bit tricky. And one thing I want to mention, while you're doing your walls, you can see the twiggy side, which side is actually bad. The frame, see how these have like a triangle frame on them and these side don't? The triangle frame is the inside. So just to let you know that. Doesn't really matter when it's indoors like this, but just to let you guys know for the future. Next up, we're going to go down to the wall frame. We're going to place 2 wall frames down, and we're going to upgrade the wall frames. Make sure to upgrade the wall frames, or else people can knock down your doors very easily. And then for the last thing, we're going to put 2 double doors here, and we're going to make sure they face inwards, not outwards. If I can get it to go outwards, there's outwards. This is inwards. There you go. And you want to make sure it faces inwards. That way it's not coming into your base and being really annoying and taking up space. So there you go. That is your starter base. You can load this up with chests. You can fit 4 chests up here. You can fit 2 chests and a small box down here. And that way you have lots of storage for your base. But other than that, this base is pretty much done. I do recommend you upgrade to stone very fast. Start from the outside, work your way in. And then, of course, upgrade your doors to sheet metal, or else you will get flamethrowered, and that's not fun. So sheet metal doors are actually here. You could do double sheet metal doors, and you can do the single sheet metal door as well. I really recommend you get that on, as well as upgrading to stone as fast as possible. That way, you don't get raided. Alright, my dudes, that's going to be it for this starter base on Rust. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope it helped you out a little bit, because this is my first Rust tutorial making bases. So let me know how you thought it was. I'd really appreciate your comment in the comment section. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash like, and don't forget to smash sub if you're new. I really appreciate your support. Alright, peace out, my dudes, and have an epic day, and hopefully you don't get raided today. Peace out.